2020.
Yes.
We released the video last year, the last day of last year, and we were talking about the season that God was revealing to us of what 2020 is going to look like. We're so excited. You want to do a quick rehash on?
Yeah, so basically last year, end of last year, we talked about what God was telling us is what we're going to expect for this year, and basically talked about falling stars and how that means that God is tearing down those things that are blocking our breakthrough. So we are expecting breakthrough. We are expecting the body of Christ to come into whatever it is that they're hoping for, what they've been praying for, which is really, really exciting.
It is. You know, I keep getting taken to Numbers 20 because God's speaking to me about the victories of our last season can actually be the thing that inhibits us from moving into the victory of this season, because things are going to look totally different. And he brought up the story of Numbers 20 with Moses when the Israelites were walking through the wilderness and they were dry, there was no water. And Moses and Aaron went into the tent of meetings, and God said to him to go outside, and that Moses was to speak to the rock that it would pour forth water, that they would have something to drink in this dry season. And when Moses went out there, as we know, he didn't speak to the rock, but he struck the rock. And he did the same thing, as what he'd done in the last time that he did it. And it actually was a thing that stopped him from moving into the promised land. And Aaron lost his mantle and breathed his last breath and handed it down to his son. He was really showing me that the victory can be the thing that stops us. Like what we were talking about the hard times we've been through and the tough season. It's almost like we're being made into the new wineskins to receive the new wine. But he doesn't want us to look back. He wants us to drop off the baggage from the past, even the victories, to put them down and to walk into the new season where there's going to be an increase in favour. Look, I'm just so excited for this new season. There's going to be so much great work that the Lord's going to do, but I just want to encourage people that it's going to look different, it's going to be different, and there's a responsibility for us to be obedient and keep going to that secret place.
And what God was speaking to me about is how this is a war, but we are on the victorious side, we're on the winning side, but we obviously need to be listening to the captain. He's our captain, so we need to be listening to him and saying, Jesus, what have you got for me? Tell me what it is that I need to be doing. Where do I need to go? What do I need to say yes to? What do I need to say no to? It's kind of like when you're in a war and you're on your own, you're really out in the elements and you're prone for attack. But God was showing me how he is able and wanting to show us what it is that enemy is planning for us, even before he does it. So he gives us his eyes and he says, yes, I'll show you what the enemy's doing. So you make sure you don't fall into what the traps that the enemy's putting out for us. So that's a promise that he's giving us. So really, we encourage you, spend time with God, listen to what it is that he's saying to you. Don't just listen secondhand, but go to him, go to his feet. Yeah,
that's right. We can't live off the communicated knowledge from other people. We need our own personal relationship. We need to be pressing into the Father. He's a master strategist. He's already won the victory. He knows exactly where the enemy is going to be when he's going to be in wherever it is. And he knows the plans to actually counteract and to be moving in front of the enemy's plans. So we just need to be mindful to keep going to that secret place, to keep pushing into our loving Father. He's so good, and his goodness is for all his children. The reason why this season has been so long is he's been shaping us to receive that new wine. And we're just thankful, and we're so expectant for this new season. And we just want to encourage you guys to be intentional with what you do at the moment. Remain within the safety and the shelter of our loving Father, and move within the favour of this new season. For a lot of people, all those things that you've been praying for, all those things that you've been believing for, they're going to be broken and released in this season. And people are going to experience favour at a new level that they've never experienced it before. And it's just so exciting.
And it's, even if it doesn't look like it, it will happen. So don't give up. Don't sit there and think, no, it's not going to happen for me, because it will happen.
Stay true to the promise. And look, we'll continue this, and we'll add on some videos in the next couple of weeks. But we just wanted to say we love you guys, and we believe in the body, the unity of the body that's coming together at this time. And we believe in everyone that's watching this video, and you're very important. What you bring, what you carry, and what you have is important to the body. So don't ever belittle yourself. Keep remaining within the promise of what God's spoken, like what Nancy said, no matter what the season looks like, no matter what it looks like for you at this time, His word is infallible. He's true to his word, and he will always come through. He'll never let you down.
Yes.
Love you guys. See you guys later.